Look what I found in my backyard. Hey guys, I was planting some carrots in my backyard when I found this chest buried in the ground. I've never found anything like this before. This is pretty cool. I have no idea what's inside. I haven't opened it yet. But it does remind me of a story that I want to tell you guys today. It's about a pot of gold that caused quite a commotion in a kingdom far, far away. So while I open this treasure chest, hopefully, I want to tell you guys that story. The Pot of Gold by Hovhaness Tumanyan. I have heard it from our elders from their grandfathers, and their grandfathers from their elders, that once there was a poor farmer who had 1 day's worth of land and a pair of oxen. In the winter, the oxen of this poor farmer die. When spring comes, the time for plowing arrives, and since the farmer has no oxen to plow with, he gives his land for rent to his neighbor. While this neighbor is plowing, the plow strikes against something in the ground, and out comes a pot full of gold. He leaves the oxen yoked and runs to the village to tell the landowner what he discovered. "Hey, good news for you," he says. "A pot of gold came out of your land. Come take it." "No, brother, that is not mine," answers the landowner. "You paid the rent for the land. You were plowing it. Whatever comes out of that land is yours. Let it be gold. It is still yours." They begin to argue. One says it is yours, the other says no, it is yours. The argument heats up, and the two farmers get into a fight. After they settle down, they go to the king to complain. As soon as the king hears the words, "a pot of gold," his eyes open wide. The king declares, "It is neither yours nor his. A pot of gold has come out in my land. It is mine." He goes with his men to retrieve the pot of gold and bring it back to the castle. Once they get there, the king orders the mouth of the pot to be opened. However, instead of gold, the king sees a pot full of snakes. Terrified and furious, he goes back to the castle. He orders that the ignorant peasants be punished for daring to deceive him. "No, may the king live long!" the poor men shout. "Why are you punishing us? You did not look well. There is no snake there. It is gold, gold!" The king sends new men to go and check. The men return saying that truly it is gold. "Ah," the king marvels, "perhaps I did not look well, or what I saw was not the right pot." He gets up and goes again. The king opens the pot once again. Again, it is full of snakes. What kind of miracle is this? What is the meaning of it? They do not understand. The king gives orders to gather the wisest men of his country. "Explain," he says, "O wise men, what miracle is this? These farmers have found a pot of gold in their land. When I go, the pot turns into snakes. When they go, it is gold. What does this mean?" "The explanation is this, O king. If you will not be angry," say the wise men. "The pot of gold is a gift sent to the poor farmers for their honesty and just labor. When they go to claim their rightful reward and always find gold. But when you go to seize another's fortune, and therefore instead of gold, you find snakes." The king is shaken. He finds no words to answer. "Very well," he says. "Then now decide which of the two farmers the found gold belongs to." "Of course to the landowner," cries the plowing farmer. "No, to the plower," the landowner interrupts. and they begin to fight again. Enough! Enough! Stop! The wise men stop the farmers from fighting. Do you have sons or daughters? It turns out that one of the farmers has a son, and the other a daughter. The wise men decide that these two should marry their daughter and son to each other, and that the found gold should be given to them. Here the good people agree. They rejoice, and the fighting ends. The wedding begins. For 7 days and 7 nights they celebrate the wedding. And the pot of gold, which had been sent as a gift for their honesty and just labor, they give to their children. Good stays here, evil with the greedy king. It was just a bunch of chocolate coins, you guys. I think my son William hid these in the back to try to fool me. Mission accomplished. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that story. I love how the honest farmers got rewarded, the greedy king didn't, and all the nice guys won. Nice guys finished first in my book. Alright, you guys, I'll see you next time. I'm going to go and share all my wealth. That was delicious. Thanks, Will.